All right, back and biceps. Not particularly my favorite day to train. Admittedly, it's not. But any day in the gym, in my opinion, no matter what it is, already makes that day a net positive. So even though it's not my favorite day, um, I'm still pretty pumped. Pumped to get a pump. Uh, and I know I talk to so many people in here, and it's funny because a lot of the ones I talk to, their favorite day, a lot of them say back, and then others say arms. And here I am doing kind of combining both, excluding triceps, but I'm combining both, and it's probably my least favorite day, to be honest with you. And again, like I said though, my least favorite day in the gym is still pretty fucking good. I still, I enjoy it for the most part. Um, but yeah, I mean, so last week I was doing the whole pausing at the peak contraction on all my back movements, all of them except for like the last couple sets. I think um, I am not gonna do that today. More or less, last week is kind of just switch things up a little bit, attack my back from a different, not angle, but oh yeah, I mean I guess a different angle of attack. Um, because whenever you pause at the contraction like that, it changes really how you do the rep. It changes how much weight you do, changes quite a bit. So I was just trying to mix it up, you know. This week it's just going to be straight, pretty slow eccentrics. I mean, typically what I always do, slow eccentric, and not bouncing it down or like how I like to say, kind of popping it, but a little more speed on the concentric and more explosiveness. But mainly just squeezing my back. Mind muscle connection is a real fucking thing, and I catch myself sometimes not executing that properly, not really being in the, as Arnold would say, being in the muscle when you're doing whatever you're training, whether it's back, legs, chest, all of it. It applies to all of it, and it does completely change each rep and each set whenever you have that mindset when you're kind of in the muscle. You know, you feel it different. The pump is different. It just makes it better. So, and like I said, I will catch myself not doing it properly. Maybe I'm having an off day or something outside the gym is distracting me. But yeah, I mean, that's gonna be the idea. So I got like, yeah, probably just one more warm up, and then we'll probably get straight to the set. Actually, let me take this off. I'm not gonna have that extra weight on there unless I need it. Um, but yeah, I also didn't say it's gonna be supinated, close grip. Uh, Mainly because I just feel like, of course, I'm doing this. I've only been doing it for like maybe a month now. Most of my back stuff's supinated that I can because of Dorian Yates saying that it was just better for his back. And yes, when it's supinated, you're gonna use more bicep. But like I said, if you have your mind muscle connection right, you're gonna feel it in your back even more. So, um, yeah, I mean, do I feel it in my biceps? Yeah, I do feel it a little more when I do this. But again, I also feel it even better. The range of motion feels more natural when I'm supinated rather than overhand. It just I get a better squeeze in my back. So even though I feel it more in my biceps, I feel it more in my back too. So it's like, does it really take away? No, I just think it enhances both aspects really. So let me do one more warm up, and I'll probably go straight into the first set. Almost got carried away there. I almost just started doing a whole set. Kind of caught myself. All right, 12 to 15 reps, I think, will probably be good here. If it's a bad day, maybe less than 12, but we'll see what I can get. Man, like the whole first half of that set, my elbow that's been bothering me for months now was a little tender. And like I said, about the halfway mark and beyond, it, you know, kind of started going away. Other than that, it felt good. I want to do 13 or 14 in the last couple reps. Again, we're not probably up to the standard of the first 10 or so, but I'm always okay with that. You guys know, getting a few cheat ones in just to enhance the set. Again, as long as you're not cheating so much that you're putting yourself at risk. But, a little body English, a little cheating is all right on the last 2 or 3. All right, fuck. Yeah, I'm not even gonna add that weight. Fuck that. That was good. So 2 more. Rather than a drop set, I might do 2 more heavy and throw in 1, maybe 2 back down sets. So we'll let these next 2 play out and see how I feel after that, and kind of decide then. Man, I mean, this is good, but only 3 sets in, and I am fucking pumped. And also, on the second and third set, the one just now, my grip. Well, my hands are sweaty or what? My grip was just wanting to be a factor. They were wanting to slip, which normally is not an issue. I mean, these are just kind of, in hindsight, things I noticed. The sets were good, so not really a complaint. It's just, like I said, something I'm normally not. I don't normally have an issue with it, but it was today. Matter of fact, now that I'm sitting here, my forearms are even kind of. I mean, they always they're gonna get pumped on a back and bicep day. I mean, come on, what do you expect? But it's this early already, and even more than usual. My forearms might cause me a little bit of problems today. I'll stay positive, and I'm gonna say that's not the case. It's just these sets were so good, All right. Um, let's do one back down set, and I might just stop there. Um, yeah, I mean, unless a miracle happens and my forearms are fine after this, and everything, my grip, my back's already pumped, my biceps already pumped, which is the point. I mean, you guys, I'm not trying to make it sound like I'm trying to avoid all that or something. No, but I do want to have enough while still giving max intensity, not holding back here. I still want to have some left over for the other exercises. You know what I mean? Some days it's just like this. I don't know what it is, but the pump is hitting me fast and hard right now. So yeah, let me do one little back down step, some lighter weight, and I'll make a judgment call after that. Okay, I'll be honest. I went into that with the full intention. Maybe I shouldn't have, but again, I'm just being honest that it was going to be the last one here because I assumed for everything I said prior it would just blow me up too much. But I think I'm going to do another. That felt really good. It gave me just enough to kind of, you know, justify doing one more set. But then on the same hand, it didn't take too much, which is perfect. So I'll rest another minute, do it again. that might have been the best start to a back and bicep workout in recent memory. Of course, my memory is pretty recent. It doesn't go very far back. But like seriously, that was. I honestly feel like I could leave the gym right now and it'd be okay. I'm obviously not going to, right? But fuck, that was good. I'm gonna do another back before I hit the first and only bicep. Um, yeah, good shit. Let's move on to something else. All right. I honestly, to a certain extent, I don't really care about the weight or how much I'm lifting on this at this point. I mean, I'm already 5 sets in. I've, in a sense, kind of already blew through my top strength, through that top end strength. 5 sets. Yeah, I mean, so the idea is I'm going to go as heavy as I can, considering what I just said. So typically, if I started with this, 5, 5, and a 25 on each side is normally what I work with. But again, I'm already 5 sets in. That's kind of not like I usually give myself 3 to 5 sets um, to lift heavy if I want, within reason, within all the other boxes that I'm trying to check. Good form, good control, etc. 3 to 5 sets I usually give myself. And then after that, unless I'm just feeling like fucking Superman at that point, it's all about just getting good volume after that. Not going to the junk volume range, but getting good volume with good sets for as many sets and exercises that I feel is viable. So 4 plates on each side. Honestly, I probably could have got away with just doing like 3.5. But again, I want to go as heavy as I can, you know, considering where I'm at. And I think I could do 4 plates for 3 good sets. Now, I could be wrong. Wouldn't be the first time, and it's not going to be the last. But I think I can. So, and again, worst case scenario, other than catastrophic injury, which I don't even like saying that, but other than that, I have to lower the weight some, which is fine, totally fine. But yeah, let's do like 3 sets. Uh, I'll throw in a drop set probably. It's kind of a pain in the ass on this, throwing all the plates off and throwing my straps back on. By the time I get to the drop set, it's almost not even a drop set. You know what I mean? It's like a minute rest or so. But we'll still do it now. We'll call it that, and you guys will just have to agree to disagree if you don't think it is too fucking bad. Good first set. All right, this is one of those exercises that it's hard for me to supinate. It's easier. Okay, I'll speak for myself. I mean, some of you might disagree, but it's easier in general to do two supinated lifts. Let's just stick to oh my god, specifically back. Fucking got tongue tied, but specifically back. Not even there's really not even another list that you really do supinated. Maybe an Arnold press, um, reverse grip bench. But like I said, we'll stick to back. It's just generally easier to do that when you have a fixed bar. So you grab it supinated, and the bar keeps your hands true to that position. With these, I'll supinate, but they're free moving. So if I supinate, first of all, it's hard because they can move like that. The natural position is to just go back to neutral. So it's hard to even do. You know what I mean? Um, so yeah, I mean, ideally, I would like to be able to supinate on this, but it's almost impossible for me to do. I mean, maybe I could get the first 2 or 3 reps like that, and then my hands, because I've tried it before, my hands just naturally want to turn in. And then at that point, I'm focusing so much on keeping the supination that I'm not squeezing my back, and it kind of takes away. So if I'm going to supinate, I like to do it with a fixed bar on a machine or whatever that doesn't spin like that freely. But to kind of negate that, because I supinate to keep my elbows really tight, to negate that, I just, overhand and I tuck my elbows and try to pull with my elbows semi-tucked. I won't fully have them rubbing my ribs or anything, but rather than letting them flare up, it's kind of in the middle somewhere. But yeah, so one more set, throw in a little drop set, and then I'll move on to some biceps. I might do dumbbell preacher curls again. Try to go a little heavier, maybe. We'll see how these next couple go. Fuck, that was fucking awesome. I'm on a roll today. Not one bad set, I don't think. All right, man. Let's do some fucking biceps. All right, guys. Like the last 3, 4, I don't know how many fucking times exactly, but it's been a lot. I've been wanting to move up to the 75s with these one-arm preacher curls, and every time, maybe I need to do it sooner. I just feel, one, it's not worth it because I'm so pumped up. I'm not super fatigued, but I'm fatigued enough that trying to go up and do a weight that would be a PR for any number of reps on this, I just don't see the reward does not outweigh the risk. Not even close, in my opinion. Bicep tears are one of the most common tears, especially on a preacher curl. So if I do it, it needs to be under not perfect, but um pretty fucking good circumstances, and that's just not where this is right now. So I'm gonna do 70s again, 3 sets, drop set. I mean, if I sound a little disappointed, that's because I am. I really do. Just for personal reasons, I really do want to go up to 75s, and I know I can get at least 8, if not 9 or 10, if I'm feeling pretty good. But again, main thing I'm doing right now is I'm trying to build muscle, improve my physique. So the most important thing is not going up in weight. Too well, it kind of is, but because if I'm going up in weight with the right form and the right rep ranges, then it is exactly what I want. But I think you guys know what I mean. It's not the end all be all, you know. Um, these 70s are still good enough, pretty fucking heavy. So well, now I'm very glad I didn't try to go up to the 75s because it felt quite a bit heavier than last week. Of course, I did 2 more sets that I normally wouldn't do on lat on lat pull downs. But then again, you're just gonna have days like that. Um, it's fine. Like I said, in hindsight, it's always easy to say this in hindsight, but 75s would not have been a good idea because these next few sets alone with these 70s, I can feel it. It's gonna be tougher than last week for sure. But I'm gonna do it anyways. 2 more. Don't want to drop set. Oh, you motherfucker. That's what I get for throwing weights around. I'm all out of sorts now. That shit was way too fucking heavy this week. I mean, I handled it pretty well, if I do say so myself, all things considered. But it did not feel like last week. Or at least what I remember last week felt like. I don't know, I could be misremembering. But fuck, let's do the drop set. I'm gonna grab out wide again. I normally grab in close. I'm gonna go out wide, just like I did last week. All right, I think that's it for biceps. I'm gonna do one more back. And probably call it a day. Do some posing after that. It was only a matter of time before I worked my way back to what has grown and become probably my favorite back exercise. I think so. Um, high to low rows. We'll call them that. High to low rows. Um, you get the benefit of the stretch of a lat pull down and then the contraction of a row. So it's like you're getting both in one to a certain extent. You're obviously not getting the contraction of a lat pull down. You're not getting the stretch of a row. But if you're combining both, I mean, it just feels great. That's all I'm gonna say. It just feels awesome. It's really helped with my mind muscle connection and the improvement I've made in that area with my back. For whatever reason, it just clicked the first time I tried it, and ever since then, it's just gotten better and better. But I think I'm gonna try something different today. I kind of would have wished I did the first couple feel out sets like this. Like I didn't, but I'm gonna try this supinated because I normally don't, and I got to thinking, why? It's on a straight bar. Um, it should be fine. So it's gonna be a little light to start. I mean, maybe it won't be because, like I said, I've never done a supinated. It could feel way harder. But I mean, normally this is light for me. I just want to get a good feel for it, and if everything is good and checks out, um, I'll start adding weight. Do about 3 sets here with the drop set, and I think that'll be it. All right. I mean, it's pretty good. Only thing was there's a little tenderness in my elbow, but what's fucking new at this point? Just be careful with it. I think I'll be good. So I'm gonna add probably a 10, maybe even a couple fives. Because I honestly could have kept going. Probably did another 5 reps there, which would have had me at like 25 or so, I think. I'd rather be down around 15. So I think a 10 and probably 2 5s should do the trick. Oh my god. Yep, that was much better. Whew. All right, I decided to actually get away from the bathroom that I have found a new love for. But you guys got to admit, for anyone who's seen, the lighting in that bathroom is pretty fucking awesome. I'm tempted to go in there right now, but just keep things different. We're gonna do the posing out here today. Um, I haven't done any leg posing. I mean, I've hit some full body posing in that bathroom, with my legs showing, but I haven't been able to just sit here and solely hit some legs poses in there. So I might do that tomorrow on leg day. But that's tomorrow. Let's focus on today. I'm gonna try to get some shots like this, and then I might zoom in if I can, as long as no one's. I don't want to be in the way of anybody. There's not many people here, but I might zoom in and try to get some. Because the lighting farther back, pretty fucking awesome. I just hate zooming in because it makes the picture just a little more fuzzy. You know what I mean? Not as crisp. Lose a little bit of detail, but yeah, let's do it.
All right, I don't even know if when I stepped back, if the camera was in a good spot, or if the lighting was even as good as I thought. But I did it. And if it's really bad, you guys will know because you probably won't even see it. So, back and biceps are done. Another good fucking workout, man. It's back to back. Not just good. They've been great actually, like fucking great. I'm gonna go cap this off with some abs. Today's the day I gotta hit abs again. Um, yeah, nothing else to say. So I'm gonna go wrap that up, and I plan. Yesterday I failed miserably, but I do plan on doing a 2 a day today and the rest of the week. Um, well, I'll just let you guys know tomorrow if I failed again. But I'm probably just gonna come in here later this evening after dinner or something. Well, after a protein shake, that's probably what I'll eat for dinner. Um, but I'll probably just come in here and hit some cardio and probably like 30 minutes on the bike. Try to burn a good 350, 400 calories, and that'll be it. But yeah, we'll do some abs.